Well, welcome. We're back again for another video. I can't believe this. Another video I'm doing. Just shooting the shit with each and every one of you. I appreciate the love I got from my last video, depicting, Jack Perry as the hero that we all deserve. And big ups to Jack Perry. I hope he's doing well. And a lot of people were upset because I used the term sucker punch, right? That I said that CM Punk sucker punched Jack Perry. And after looking at the tape and doing it with a lot of reflection, and I've seen the comments out there in the crowd, and I read them all attentively. You know what? I'm a man of integrity, so I had to say that, I humbly apologize to absolutely nobody, because I do not care what you people think, all right? Whether or not it was a sucker punch or a push or a choke, the fact of the matter is this. You put on hands on somebody, there's going to be repercussions, all right? You were already on thin ice with the whole brawl incident, and now you want to do this with Jack Perry. You want to get fired? Boom. We fire you, all right? You don't do shit like that in the workplace. And if you people don't like it, you know what? Here's what you could do, right? You could set up this entire streaming service as I did, all right? Get yourself a camera, get yourself a mic, and just do yourself a favor and set your own podcast up, all right? Because around here, this is what I'm saying. But let's get away from all of that, shall we? It makes no sense. All right? People need to chill. What's done is done. All right? I will love to just get past this. Because the way I see it, no one cares anymore. No one cares. No one cares anymore. We're moving on. Jon Moxley. He was also there at Windy City Riot just a week ago. I can't believe it. Today is Friday. That's a week ago. And he won the IWGP Championship from Tetsuya Naito. Or was it Naito Tetsuya? I can't tell. First off, congratulations to Jon Moxley. This is a great milestone for him, all right? He's on a very, very short list of people who have captured the World Championship in 3 different promotions. You got the WWE, you have AEW, and you also have now New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, I can't remember if he was a champion back in the old school ROH, or he probably was a CZW champion, but we're talking about major ones right here, right now. Shout out to him. I don't know what New Japan is doing. I don't know what New Japan is doing, really. It's weird to me, right? It's like, I get it. Jon Moxley has been a great staple of New Japan ever since he left for them in 2018. He left the WWE. And then before he showed up at AEW, he made a stint over there in New Japan. And where his first opponent was Shota Umino. Oh, no, actually, no. It was Juice Robinson, the first opponent. The second one was Shota Umino. And I'm just typing up. There we go. Yota Tsuji. Oh, Yota Tsuji. We got to talk about him in a minute. The fact of the matter is this. It's like, I don't know what they're doing with Jon Moxley. My guess is that they're trying to set up for a potential fight between him and his protege, Shota Umino, in, probably in Resurgence, or maybe a Forbidden Door. It's going to take place in Long Island, the UBS Center, in June. I'm going to be there. Very excited for that. And is it just me, or has New Japan been taking L after L, basically. I mean, if I'm a Japanese fan, because American audiences, they're enjoying New Japan. I mean, they notice some changes have been going on, but think about the list of people that has left New Japan since, we'll just say, 2022, right? You got Jay White, he left. Then later on, you had Okada, he left. Well, Ospreay, he left. Tama Tonga, he's left. He went to the WWE. Hikuleo, he could be on his way out as well too. That's the younger brother to Tama Tonga, right? Big tall bastard. You gotta watch him in New Japan. He's a monster, dude. He could leave. Tamalo, his brother, right? He could be on his way to WWE too. The only reason he's still in New Japan on a contract is because he's been injured for most of last year. So he has to honor that. What's with all these Samoans and Tongans in the WWE now? Seriously. We're going to start calling it Samoan Wrestling Entertainment. The SWE, because it seems like every person you want to bag is a Samoan now. It's like Monday Night Samoa. How about that? Tonga down. It's like every freaking week, it's always the bloodline Samoan Tongan storyline, Civil War, whatever you want to call it. Man, whatever. I tell you, one thing the WWE does well, they take care of their Islanders. I'll tell you that much. All right? That they're joined at the hip. The McMahons and the Samoans. This is like history. But I'm going off track here. The fact of the matter is that back in 2010, when I was, really starting to get into New Japan, that was the first time I actually watched New Japan, and I see Nakamura, Tanahashi, Okada, basically Shibata. Oh, Shibata was a badass when he was younger. Let me tell you. Oh my God, he was kicking people's heads in all over the place in Japan. That stiff, striking, strong style. Like, I hit you hard, you hit me hard. Let's see who goes down first. Concussions do not exist in Japan. I love that. But yeah. But like every generation, you have someone riding the ship, someone being the ace on it. And for years, Tanahashi was that ace in New Japan. Now he's the president of New Japan. He has to step down. Who's taking over? Ren Narita? I mean, if any New Japan fans out there, Ren Narita, he's not ready. Shota, he's not ready either, Shota. I mean, he's more polished. He seems more experienced out of the young guys out there. But I don't like his babyface style, and I get it. He wants to be that ace. I know he models himself after Tanahashi. He wants to be that guy, right? And more power to him. But me personally, I like badasses. I like guys with a bit of a streak. Maybe because I like Moxley that much. Or Yota Tsuji. Yota Tsuji. Look him up, on Google in New Japan. He had a fantastic fight against Tetsuya Naito, in which he lost. This guy, I mean, he used to play football. He is a tall bastard. I think he's like 6'5" or something like that. $1 million smile, it could spear you out to heaven. Think about he kind of reminds me of a young Roman Reigns, like a Japanese Roman Reigns. Bit young, still had the feeling out, but the height is there, the size is there. He looks like the type of guy who could put New Japan on the map. He looks like the type of guy that will appeal to Japanese audiences. I think right now New Japan is in a bit of a transition. in which they're trying to balance out them catering to American audiences, to Western audiences. At the same time, trying to they're trying to balance out with the Japanese audiences as well and figure out who are the stars, who's going to be the guys riding the ship. It kind of hit them like a ton of bricks. You mean to tell me within a span of 2 months you lose Okada and Ospreay? They were probably under the intention that, okay, well, Okada is gonna be leaving us, but we have Will Ospreay. But then it's like, wait a minute, Will Ospreay is now in AEW. Who do they got to ride a ship? And then what do? They bring guys like Matt Riddle and Nick Nemeth, and then they beat their champions. Matt Riddle beat Tanahashi to become the NJPW television champion. He lost it to Zack Sabre Jr. Was it Sakura? I don't know when, but he lost it to him. But still, the fact that they let him have a run with it because he's a recognizable face. He came from the WWE. People know his name, and American audiences will love to see him become champion. I get what they're doing. It equals more subscribers. The same for Nick Nemeth when he won the global championship from David Finlay. Western audiences. But these are the guys who have representing New Japan, mostly Gaijins. Who's the hottest faction right now? Bullet Club Roller Dogs. All of them. Gaijins, dude. Foreigners, if you don't know what that means. Seriously. And now, a House of Torture, which before was a group of nobodies to Western audiences, out comes Jack Perry. You have Jack Perry of all people. And now, House of Torture is hot. Holy shit, I just realized their acronyms spell hot. Their merchandise sales, hot. Their promos, hot. They're getting booed. They're getting heavy reactions. They are hot right now. And that's all thanks to Jack Perry. That's the thing. That's the state of New Japan in a nutshell. And I don't know what they're going to do to change the tide here. And if the plan is for Moxley to drop the title to Shota, I don't know if Shota deserves it. I don't know if Shota really is that deserving enough to say that's going to be the leader of New Japan. I guess. God, I want Yota Tsuji. That's what I want. From Los Ingobernables de Japón. And I don't know what Naito was even thinking signing him. Yes, they needed a new, guy. And I was even thinking about Sonata. Sonata? He's been a non-factor too. Just 5 guys, they've been a non-factor also. I mean, Doki is now getting more love from the crowd than Sonata is. Sonata. He is becoming boring to me. He just looked like a regular generic wrestler. There is nothing about him. I don't know what it is. It was like that with Cold Skull, and now with this, I don't know. But that is what's been going on here. It's been crazy with that. It has been crazy. But this is the type of situation that New Japan is going to have to fix between now and Forbidden Door, because, like I said, I don't know about the Japanese audiences. I don't know how they feel about all this. They're probably still excited. They're probably saying, yo, this is the best New Japan that has ever had. So many stories are now being changed. And they love Moxley. They really, truly love Moxley. So, but we just have to wait and see what happens moving forward, Moving on. Forbes made an announcement yesterday. According to Forbes, WWE and AEW are the second and third most valuable combat sports promotions in 2024. The only one that is left above it all is the UFC. And there's no doubt in my mind, the UFC is hot right now. For those who watched UFC 300, my man, Max Holloway, he put on the fight of the century right there. Love that. We missed that. We need more of those. And Conor McGregor's coming up at UFC 302, no, 303. I believe it's 303. Yeah. People are mad, though. People are mad for AEW for some reason. You know, the anti-AEW fans. They don't want to give AEW just due. They don't want to give them their flowers. They don't want to give them their love. They don't want to give them, like congratulations, work hard. I mean, a 5-year startup company and building up to $2 billion. I mean, that's a job well done in any shape, way, or form. None of you people who are sitting here on your fucking computers typing this bullshit have ever made $2 billion in your entire lives, much less 2,000. Nah, you know what? I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I know most of you can make, if you guys can't make $2,000 a month, then something is wrong with you. But, it's just that everywhere I go, it's just people kept on talking about, the ratings this. Oh, they're not moving the needle that. Oh, this star is not hot. This star is not hot. Blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Stop it. You're coming off of your great high at WrestleMania. You're now going to go through your great storyline with Cody Rhodes being WWE champion. You got a new bloodline going on here. All right? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. But don't be coming knocking on AEW fans' door trying to rain on their parade or trying to troll or trying to do bullshit as soon as they bring something good. And it's really funny, too. Usually around this time, before AEW hosts their pay-per-view, like 2 days before the pay-per-view starts, there's always some type of negative article being strung out, that will just get people talking negatively about AEW every single time. And then the pay-per-view comes and people enjoy that and it's awesome and people are on their high and the cycle continues again and again and again. It just doesn't make sense. Why can't you just enjoy professional wrestling for how it is? Seriously. This is a very successful thing for AEW. This is amazing for AEW. And if the rumors are true, Warner Brothers Discovery may not even uphold that license to the NBA, which means they're going to be dishing out more money to AEW and thus giving them a media deal, a streaming deal with HBO Max. And if that happens, I could finally get to see all my past Dynamites, plus the new ones, plus the pay-per-views. This is what everyone is waiting for. We have a loyal fan base, though. I have to give a huge amount of love and respect to the AEW fans, like the real diehard AEW fans out there. You're the ones who shell out $50 every single month just to see great wrestling. You're helping AEW build up to what they are. We need more people like you because it just feels so divided right now amongst, casuals, hardcore guys, Cornette fanatics, CM Punk, apologist. It's just wild to me. Just recently, I was just minding my own business, right? Just buying groceries. And then I get a jingle from my WhatsApp, old friend of mine from work, and text me, AEW is going down. Not, hey Andrew, how are you? Not, what's going on? How's your family? Hope your dad is doing well. No, it's just like AEW is going down. I did not respond to this person. Why? Why did I want to feed my time and my energy to deal with an idiot? Yeah, I have to. Oh, fuck it. Deal with an idiot who decides, who was at work, by the way, decides that he want to take his time, his limited time on this earth to come and tell me that AEW is going down. How delulu are you people? How mentally, and what is wrong with you guys? Seriously. You need to smoke some grass. You need to do the laundry. You need to do some hiking. You need to do some nature walks. Meditate. Most of you need to get laid. Something is wrong with you. This is like a sickness around here. Dare I say it, this reminds me of Trump derangement syndrome. Or Biden derangement syndrome. You know what? This is not a political site. It's just the fact of the matter is, it's like, for some of you, I'm not going to say all of you, because we have some smart, intelligent people, in this video, in this chat, right? Smart, intelligent people, but some of you, you're just crazy. This is all you think about. Even the letters AEW triggers you. The letters TK triggers you the most. I have never met a man who is so kind-hearted, be so vilified by the community. It's sickening. It reminds me of someone very special, someone that we read up on, and all that stuff. Talk about Jesus, but it's kind of like that. How does a man so good and kind-hearted get vilified so horribly by the community? A lot of you wish to have a boss like that. But maybe this is what you want. You want an asshole boss, right? You want a boss to slap you in the face and tell you to shut the fuck up. That's what you want, all right? This is Stockholm Syndrome. That's what they call it. They just want to beat you with a stick and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? You complacent squirrels, you. You complacent little sheep. You have been so traumatized from whatever crap you've gone through in your entire life, you thought shit like this is normal. It's not normal. We got to fix this right now. Seriously. Oh my goodness. You got me in a rage, ladies and gentlemen. You got me in a bit of a rage right now. I am drinking water, angrily drinking water because of all of this. And finally, AEW Dynasty is coming out on Sunday. And I want to find, let's search on this. We're going to talk about this. AEW Dynasty card. Let's see the card that we have here, if they even have a card. Fact of the matter is this. Okay. One thing for sure. You got Hook versus Chris Jericho for the FTW Championship. Why is that on the main pay-per-view? Why is that on the main pay-per-view? Respect to Chris Jericho, but I get that people are sick and tired of him. And it's bad that he's actually leeching on to Hook like that, right? Honestly, I don't really watch a lot of Jericho's matches anymore, to be honest with you. And I love Chris Jericho, but it's like, let me just get the match card in here. There we go. There we go. I want to get a good match card going here. All right. All right. We got everything here. So this is the main match card here. Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe versus the House of Black. Why is it 3-on-3? If it was up to me, Eddie Kingston, Mark Briscoe versus the House of Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody Keane, they would have been the first match to start the night. I would have had Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black for the TNT Championship. I do not understand why they did not make that a singles matchup between Adam Copeland and Malachi Black. That would have been worth the price of a pay-per-view alone. Give my man Malachi Black a singles opportunity. Let him be a TNT champion. We don't even have that. That's crazy. What's up here? The Acclaimed versus Bullet Club Gold for the AEW and ROH, triple tag team championship. I get what everyone is saying. This should have been a lot bigger than it is now, right? A lot of people are saying that Jay White has been completely misused in AEW. He should be fighting for singles gold. He should not be part of a tag team. The Acclaimed, ever since they got those titles from the House of Black, they haven't done anything with it. And quite frankly, they just kind of made it weird. So it's very fitting that Bullet Club Gold unites these titles, so we have one universal title that can spread between AEW and ROH, and at the same time probably bring some prestige into that division because it's severely lacking. But I'm hoping that after all of this, Juice Robinson can come back from injury, be part of that crew, make it a Freebird type of thing, so like Jay White can just go for singles gold. I think that would be nice. Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly for the AEW International Championship. That's going to be a banger of a match. Come on. You got Strong versus Riley. Those two cannot fuck it up. There's no way those two men cannot fuck up a match. These are the best at what they do. You know them from NXT Black. They're going to tear the house down, especially Kyle O'Reilly. He has been waiting for this for a long time. Oh, man. God bless him. Diabetes is a tough thing, man. God help him. Okada versus Pac for the AEW Continental Championship. You know what? Let me tell you something. A lot of people are shitting on Okada, especially the Fed heads out there. They're talking about, Okada's not a draw. We don't know who the hell Okada is. Yet those same Fed heads are cheering like a bunch of seals. Or, Tama Tonga. Oh my God, Tama Tonga. They want to talk about all this crap, whatever. But I get what they're saying, right? I'm introducing the best wrestler in all the world, straight from New Japan, the golden goose of New Japan, Kazuchika Okada, and you have him fight against Eddie Kingston. Granted, Eddie Kingston was an AEW Continental Champion, but that clash of styles does not work well for Okada. Enter Pac, a man who was out of action for over a year, and now he's going to come back. They are going to bring out the best out of each other. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at Okada differently after Sunday night. This match against Pac, this is going to be both men proving to themselves and to the entire world that they are it. These are the best in the class out there. Ladder match, Young Bucks, FTR, AEW World Tag Team Championship. You know what? Sad to say, this is a Bucks match. The Bucks are booked to win. I don't even know if it's even worth watching. Unless a certain scapegoat were to make an appearance during the matchup. That's the only intriguing thing. Those are the rumors swirling around that Jack Perry may interfere in this match. We don't know. But to be perfectly honest with you, Young Bucks aside, a lot of people are going to be very disheartened at this match because they know that the Bucks are probably going to win, and a lot of people do not like the Bucks that much. We'll see. I have no words about this one. We shall see. We're moving on. Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship. This is going to be a good match. Julia Hart has shown nothing but the utmost respect. She is awesome. She have carried it real well. Willow Nightingale, I really don't want the title to change hands, really. But my guess is that Willow's going to win the championship, and then we'll have Willow versus Mercedes Moné, a double or nothing, just to run it back again. I don't know who's going to win this match. And this is the most intriguing thing about this match. You don't know who's going to win. I like that. I like the uncertainty. I like the unknown aspect of this matchup. The same thing can also be said for Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's World Championship. Thunder Rosa's first shot at the title since injury, since losing it. Could she be the one to overthrow Toni Storm? I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's going to be more to it than meets the eye. We shall see. But this is also going to be very intriguing. Samoa Joe versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship. I don't know. I will love Swerve to win, but I don't know if this is the right time for Swerve to be champion. I am digging Samoa Joe right now, but I don't know who else is going to challenge Samoa Joe should he beat Swerve Strickland. And I do not want Swerve Strickland to be put in the back of the line. So I feel that for this Dynasty, this Sunday, I honestly believe this is Swerve's time. I feel that this is Swerve's time. We got to see what happens. And then the match that everyone is going to be buying tickets for, the main event, Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson. First time ever. Bryan Danielson's I am going to go retire on my Shield tour against the Billy Goat, Will Ospreay. And once again, this is going to be more of a huge breakout performance by Will Ospreay at Dynasty. I don't know who's going to win. All I know is that I'm going to be seeing one of the classics. I'm going to be seeing one of the classic matchups. And I'm going to be cheering for both of them. They're going to show me things that no other wrestler can do. And I'm all going to be excited for it. This is a big deal, man. Dynasty. We didn't get tickets for that. Take tickets right now. And that's it. That's all. This may not be the most greatest video compared to the last time, but you know what? We have fun, right? Let me know in the comments. And listen, keep the comments going. Good or bad, I do not care. Keep it coming. Let it be a space. I want likes. I want subscriptions. I want people subscribing. Do whatever you want. Let me continue to blab and rant my ass off for each and every one of you crazy bastards out there. All right? That's all love. That's all there is. Love thy neighbor and love thy enemy. That's all I'm going to say about that. But here's the fact of the matter is this. I am done. I'm going to play Destiny now. That is it. Right now, see ya.